We will continue to share these stories throughout the hour, man. I got 3 stories with all 3 of you guys separately that are crazy stories. Remember me and you flying from Houston to L.A.? We almost had like an in-flight incident. We thought it was a terrorist attack. Remember that?
Yes,
wow.
that was scary.
Terrorist attack. Me and you. It was a mob in Ghana.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you mean when I got outside the slave castle?
Outside the slave castle.
Oh my God.
And then remember me and you, that woman that I was dealing with, beautiful lady, went off on me?
Yes.
Okay, so.
That was not my fault, though.
So I got like different stories with all 3.
Oh, yes, you do.
We got to get into it, though, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all. Really appreciate it. Let's talk some beefs, man. 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather been beefing for a while, right? So Floyd came out a couple of days ago and said he didn't know where the beef came from. Well, 50 actually did a show on Ebro, Hot 97 in New York, and basically said he knows what it's about. He alluded to him owning the rights to the whole TMT, the money team, logo or whatnot. Oh, you're shaking your head there. He even said Floyd may need to fight again because Floyd is running out of money. Big Bang, we believe Floyd running out of money?
No. Does he spend a lot of money? Yes, he does. I just think it's more power of the egos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's just like, who's the big brother, little brother thing.
Right.
So I think they're going to get back together sometime soon.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, I think it's hate because anybody know who Al Heyman is. That's his financial. Al Heyman is one of the biggest money men promoters there is. No, he's not run out of money. He's down with Rupert. What's the other guy?
For the boxers?
No, the big billionaire.
Rupert Murdoch?
No. Forget it. But he's down with Al Heyman.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, Al Heyman is not going to let. I know for a fact. Al Heyman is not going to let Floyd mess off his money like that. So I think it's just pure hate. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, what do you think, Mike?
Britt? Okay.
Go ahead, Britt.
Yeah.
I just think they're being petty. Like, it's clear pettiness. And it's so sad because I hate to bring something sad into this, but, we just lost Kobe Bryant, and Shaq literally says, oh, I wish I would have said more to him. And they had a quote-unquote beef or didn't speak for X amount of time. And you never know what's going to happen. And then especially Floyd not knowing why the beef started or why they're not friends. Like you said, they should just be friends again, hash it out, love each other, and
hug each other, man. I mean, you in the fight game, you know how this all goes.
Yeah, man, I'm a big Floyd fan, and I feel like there's 2 Floyds. There's this kind of this public Floyd, and every time I've seen him in a personal way, he's just the chillest cat.
Yeah.
You can glimpse that a little bit. Like, look at every time there's chaos in the ring. He's the most calm cat in there, right? He'll put on the party hat and do whatever to drum up that publicity.
The promotion, yeah.
But then the fight day, is that the same cat?
No.
He's very smart.
But it's all about business, though. You know how it is when you prepare for a fight. You got to be focused and thinking about business. You ain't thinking about hype.
So I think there's the public persona that that I think he's masterfully doing. But I don't. It's hard to believe that on the personal level that he doesn't have this stuff together.
But how genius is 50 though, bro?
But you know what? Let me just say this: the inside story I was told is that they want to get in. He wanted to get into the fight game with 50 with Floyd, and then the powers that be behind the scenes said, "No, we don't want that." And I think 50 got mad because the powers that be that's behind Floyd said, no, we're not having that.
So he thinks Floyd should have had his back?
Yeah, it's being petty. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But is 50 like the king of petty, though? We know that.
Even though you said,
he is.
And one thing about 50, though, he doesn't, he's not petty about, anything, though. He has reasons on why, because if you know Floyd, right, I used to stay in the Ritz-Carlton with him. You got to know his personality to really kind of be, you know what I mean? If you have another ego, like 50, they're going to clash. Yeah. And that's all you see. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. We were talking about this the other day. 50 more known for the pettiness, the albums, or being an executive producer on some dope-ass TV shows, now like Power and For Life that he has out right now.
I think this Power run is amazing, to be, to be able to be so versatile, and to take it there, to direct and create, I just think that's amazing on 50's part. I think that shows growth too. Like he's still petty, but he's growing at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like that distracts from like him being so petty distracts from you realizing that he is like an EP of this show and created all this stuff. To me, it's a distraction. I'm like, sometimes I'm just like, I don't even want to watch Power anymore because 50 Cent is just clowning his like actors and it's just, I don't know. I like him less. So now I don't even want to watch the show because of it. I didn't watch this whole last season.
Wow.
Maybe I'm petty too.
You tripping. Don't let it mess with you that much.
I'm petty too, I guess.
He went off on the Tory Naughton, but he also goes against other actors and other shows as well because he went off on what's the show on Fox? Empire. Yeah, he's going off on that as well. Hey, so Floyd, you know what's crazy? I know you love the fight game because last time I was at your house, we was watching a boxing match. I can't remember which one it was, but
nothing. What happened? They said something about your.
They ain't saying it to me, so they must be talking about me then.
No, I ain't talking about you.
Okay. So Floyd Mayweather what's crazy about the game of boxing is that Floyd Mayweather may still be boxing's biggest star, and he hasn't fought in a year and a half, 2 years or whatever. When you look at it outside, if you're not a boxing fan, obviously, right? So Deontay Wilder is a heavyweight champion of the world.
Right.
This big heavyweight man. Y'all know who Deontay Wilder is?
Yeah.
He's about to fight Tyson Fury again, this rematch and whatnot. Now Deontay came out and said he is the best African American boxer in the sport right now. There are some other boxers out there, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford, but nobody really knows who they are. Is he right about that?
No, he's not right about that at all.
Okay.
Talk to me, Mike.
Come on now. Come on. If Deontay could sit right here, I'd be like, come on, dude. Come on. Like, Deontay is fierce. I think he's a throwback to when people fought. This cat is a fighter to heart. Sometimes it's like, sometimes these people, there's some fighters that are athletes, good and damn well. Deontay Wilder is for real a fighter by birth.
He's a brawler. He's not a boxer.
But technique. He know he's got to work on footwork. There's a lot of stuff he got to work on. But he got some crazy power.
Yeah, he got that one-handed quitter.
Yeah, but come on now. To say he's the best boxer. He might be the hardest puncher right now.
But when it comes to African-American boxers out there, is he the best?
Hell no. He's not even, come on now.
Who do you think it is? Is Errol?
Well, first of all, the best boxer who ever lived is Floyd Mayweather.
Whoa. Man.
Okay, boxer.
Yes.
There should be I don't care if you don't like his personality. He may not be the person I want to have lunch with in comparison to some others. Who knows? I don't know. But the thing is, he's the best boxer in the world who's ever lived.
Wow.
It's just hard to figure out who's number two. And I would say maybe Sugar Ray Leonard.
So you're talking, there's a difference between boxer and fighter and brawling and all that.
About technical, the technique of boxing or whatever.
The sweet science.
Outside fighter, best inside fighter, strategist. Like Floyd Mayweather is one of the only boxers that didn't need a damn cornerman. He could change his tactics in the middle of the. There's not many fighters that could do that.
Either one of you guys fight fans too?
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm a huge fight fan.
Okay.
I just think it's Black History Month and he needs he needs to sell tickets.
What are you talking about?
Wilder.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, it's February, I'm gonna get the crowd going, I'm gonna get everybody talking like
because
us.
That boy can box, right, Mike?
Who?
The white boy fighting. What's his name?
Tyson Fury.
He can box. Can he?
He's big.
He's not. I don't think he's going to win this one.
You don't think so?
Well, yeah, I'm a big as a person. God, I'm a big fan of that dude.
Right.
But how he's gonna have to fight. But Deontay could change his tactic and it could be very different. And look at Deontay on when he fights a person the second time. He cleans them out.
He cleans them out.
And so but saying he's the best, I wonder if he was misquoted.
It was kind of a light brag because if you think about it, he said, I'm the best African American boxer out there.
Black History Month.
I know it's Black History Month, but at the same time, presently,
but boxers
want to be known
at that
as
time, maybe? Is that what he meant?
But I think it's not enough because a boxer usually are the most conceited people out there in the sport. They usually say, I'm the greatest on earth.
Right.
Not just the greatest African American boxer, I'm the best in the world. Isn't that kind of like a little bit of a light brag?
Yeah, and I wonder who he thinks is better than him then. If he said the best African-American one, like who is he talking about that's better than him?
Yeah, there must be a
That's
white
playing
boxer
right
out there.
now.
There's a
Yeah.
European boxer out there.
That
So
he
why-
thinks
European
is
boxer
better than
name.
him.
What's the European boxer name that got knocked out by Ruiz? What's the European boxer name he was supposed to fight who keeps ducking him? The champion in
Ruiz.
Europe.
No,
What do you mean, heavyweight or what?
Heavyweight.
Klitschko?
No, the black boxer in Europe.
Oh, and
Anthony Johnson.
Anthony Johnson.
Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, yeah.
So he
Yeah.
might be talking about him too, because Anthony Johnson keeps ducking him. You know he keeps ducking.
Well, Anthony Joshua just got his ass whooped, and he just got back in
Right.
won the rematch.
Yeah,
By
Anthony
Ruiz,
Joshua,
yeah.
he's an athlete. He's what I consider like the new age boxer that he's an athlete who learned boxing. But now, would you think that Anthony Joshua would get in a street fight? No. Would you think Deontay Wilder would get in a street fight?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Excuse me, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a different thing when I say fighter by nature. You
Right.
know, when you have the two together, you have the technique and the rah-rah.
Yeah.
But here's what's sad about the whole situation, though, Mike, is that boxing to me is so down that we're still talking about we can't even name opponents in the heavyweight division. We don't know who the best right now is out there. We don't know who's holding belts. Back in the day, in the 80s and the 90s, man, with Mike Tyson, those guys coming up, you knew who was boxing and whatnot. And today, you really can't name 5 boxers offhand that are household names.
Yeah.
So the sport is almost. The sport is. If I'm not saying it's dead because it'll never die, but it seems like it's dying a slow death.
Because UFC was born, and
Yeah.
that kind of has taken over literally what people want to see is fighting, because you're getting the punches, plus you're getting the kicks, and then you're getting the wrestling on the ground. Like UFC is such a dominant thing as like when you think of fighting, ultimate fighting right now, a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and I think also that, they don't, back in the day, they didn't duck and hide from opponents. Like, you know what I mean? Tyson fought everybody. Everybody fought everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think it gets so strategic with the fights. You kind of lose, like...
It's become a business. It's very much a
lose.
business, and people are athletic. It's really a change in society as well. And any fight game is really is kind of driven by the personalities. You know what I mean? There's it wasn't a whole lot of personalities that's in the boxing now. Like there was a heyday in the UFC and all that type of stuff when you had Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture. You could see these guys for 30 seconds and know who they were.
Right.
That's the guy you want to have the beer with or whatever. Then then they're going. Then it's all about personalities. It's like Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor could have been a racing champion and everybody would know who he was.
Yeah.
He could have been a golf. Like that personality is just.
But that's what hype
tremendous.
is. It's like
So
Mike Tyson, or you have a crazy, well, not a crazy personality. Sorry, Mike. When you have a mentality like Mike Tyson,
Right.
where he says, "I want to eat your children." You know what I mean? That's
you got a guy
memorable.
like that. Just like when Kimbo Slice came along, right? Now, Kimbo Slice just was a polarizing guy. Like, it was like, oh, look at that. That was like just almost in the mindset of Mr. T. It was like bigger than life. And so when you have those kind of personalities, man, there's an engine right behind them because they just come across. And so it's just like for boxing, it's gone for a long time without a personality. When you had Floyd, basically was one of the most dominant personalities in boxing. And he had to kind of play the heel.
Right.
But like I say, he was really smart.
But he knows how to sell
figuring
fights.
how to do
He sell
that. But
fights.
there really wasn't a lot of that. But Gorgeous George back in there, I'm telling my age, there's like way
That's
way
in
back
wrestling.
wrestling.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
that's
Yeah.
what that influenced Muhammad Ali.
But that's why wrestling is so important. It's about a showmanship. It's not just about the fight inside the ring. Real quick though, you played Mike Tyson.
Yes, I did, yeah.
All right. So did Mike ever meet? Did he talk to you about the role?
Yeah, we had a
What was
lot
his
of
reaction?
being that I was always in the fight game, and one of my best friends was a friend of his. We always were connected, and he was my friend Frankie. He was promoted by Don King, so same circles basically.
Frankie Lyles?
Yeah,
I remember Frankie.
Yeah,
Was he cool with you though? Like he liked the way you betrayed everything?
Yeah, it was real cool.
Okay.
I mean, like we've been around each other a number of times, but we almost never talk about the fact of me playing him. I think we had one conversation about
Oh,
it.
really? Okay.
But it's usually about something else.
Okay.
You got some crazy. Yeah, every time you see my man talk, he got some crazy ass eyes.
Who?
Mike.
Oh, Mike
I got crazy. What?
That Mike.
eyes.
Some
Mike,
spawn
Mike,
eyes.
What do you mean?
No, you just know some background.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
all. Don't tell on me.
Spawn eyes.